Georgia indictment of President-elect Donald Trump, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis must turn over documents to a conservative nonprofit.
Well, the group sued Willis, claiming she ignored their request for her communication with federal investigators. Political reporter Doug Reardon is live outside the Fulton County Courthouse for us. And Doug, what's in these documents?
So we're not sure yet, but we have a pretty good idea of what might be inside of them. That group is called Judicial Watch. They're a conservative nonprofit, and they were asking for all of Willis's communications with federal prosecutors throughout her prosecution of Donald Trump and his allies here in Fulton County. Federal prosecutors were going after Trump for the events on January 6th, while Willis was doing the same here in Fulton County for his actions after the 2020 election. The ruling said Willis, though, ignored those open records requests made through Georgia's Open Records Act, which violates law here in our state.
And she's probably thinking that it wasn't a big deal, or someone in her staff. I doubt if she opened the shit. Someone on her staff probably didn't do their job, didn't respond appropriately. And if she was aware of it, she probably didn't think it was a big old deal because she didn't know the law. And whoever filed for that record information knew, or the information on those records, knew the law, and they were asking for some shit, and she didn't respond, her office or whatever, and now she's in hot water.
Ordered Willis to turn over everything the group is asking for, including her direct communications with the federal January 6th committee and Jack Smith, the man prosecuting Trump in his D.C. cases. Emory law professor Jonathan Nash says there may be nothing of interest in those, but it also could indicate something that Trump has been saying for years.
There have been suggestions by the former and now incoming president that there's been coordination with the Department of Justice, with local prosecutors, including.
And that's kind of strange that where he said that, because I thought that different municipalities, different levels of law enforcement could work together. I mean, he's saying it as if they can't work together. If one law enforcement agency has an information on a criminal in another jurisdiction or county or whatever, you would think that they'd be able to get together and work. And he's making it sound like working together against Donald Trump is illegal. That doesn't sound right to me, but shit, who knows? You can't. So if you have information that could harm him, you can't say nothing about it because you can't work together. But when it comes to black guys, and you can do it. That just don't sound right. I think that that may not be completely accurate, but I do believe her issue is going to be not turning over that information because it's going to be pushed. Most people probably who don't get the information they request follow up in a different way and probably get the information. It's probably more negligence than anything. But I think in this case, it's going to harm her. She's going to be in trouble for this because she filed more on a personal level against Donald Trump than she did on something that she had to do, or those charges would have been filed all over the country by district attorneys and attorney generals, but it was only certain ones who decided to attack Trump the way she's going, and almost as if it's personal. But they didn't think he'd ever become president again either. So, you know, wow, imagine what that must feel like.
In Fulton County. What would be interesting, if it's there, is some evidence of coordination or.
And no comment on this from the DA's office. They're very likely to appeal the ruling. Speaking of Trump, his attorneys here in Fulton County filed for his case to be tossed out entirely today. They said he is a sitting president. He can't be charged. And even though Willis can wait until he's out of office, they asked for a judge to throw the case out today. From downtown Atlanta, Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.
Yeah, Fani Willis's career is going to end quickly. She's messed with the wrong person. Whenever she has to run again, or if anything comes up,
the Georgia indictment
Donald Trump's paying
President
attention to her little part of the world, like she was paying attention to his. It just seems like a lot of black people are doing a lot of things, and not only on the political levels and law enforcement, but just in normal life. Black people seem to be more mad about Trump winning than other people are. And I see that we vote in higher numbers Democrat and all of that. I understand that. But I don't think that we should take Donald Trump winning as any more personal than anyone else does. Donald Trump is doing some things that black people collectively are going to benefit from, and who black people sometimes agree with. Some of the shit he's doing we don't agree with, but I think personally some of the shit's going to help us. But I might be wrong. But the man won the damn election. Fani Willis is going to have to suffer whatever's coming, but the backlash, because something's coming. Her career politically is over. I don't know what she was thinking about trying to go after such a huge target, because people think that Donald Trump is new to politics. He's weak. He's new to politics, but he's very strong. He is the strongest Republican in the country, and he chose to run as a Republican. Imagine in 2016 if Donald Trump had run as an independent and won. Politics in the United States would never be the same again. And he ran as a Republican and won, and politics in the United States will never be the same again. I just wish that our black people would spend their political capital, the risk they take in losing their jobs, in politics, in the media, in law enforcement, in any other way. I wish they'd take those opportunities and risk their neck for something that's going to benefit them and their people. And stop going on fool's errands because someone told you they don't like Trump. And now you don't like Trump. Now we don't like Trump. Now everybody's supposed to be anti-Trump, but the man is president again. So we got to be careful with that kind of stuff. And I do not see him being a worse president than Biden. So hopefully the country can get on a better track than we're on, and the world not be destroyed by a war. Fani Willis, I think, should have shut up and minded her own business. And some of the other DAs around the country, the African-American ones, should have done the same. White people are mad at Trump. White people hate Trump. There's a lot of white people who want to get Trump out of the way, but they're going to have to do it themselves. I just don't think that all the black people have been solicited around different mediums to go after this man. It just doesn't benefit us. We can spend our time doing other things that'll be more effective. That's just the way I feel about it, folks. But like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.